Live to LA now. Our Fox News reporter Matt Finn joins us. We really own her as an Aussie, Matt, but how did America see her?
Well, as you called her, ONJ, she was truly a beloved legend here in the United States. She's one of a few stars that transcended generations, maintaining her star power and adoring fan base for decades, up until her death today at 73 years old. And now some of the biggest names in Hollywood, including Olivia's friends and co-stars, are paying tribute. John Travolta, of course, Olivia's iconic co-star in Grease. He wrote on Instagram, quote, "My dearest Olivia, you made all of our lives so much better. Your impact was incredible. I love you so much. We will see you down the road and we will all be together again. Yours from the moment I saw you and forever, your Danny, your John." Suzanne Summers, who also battled breast cancer, spoke about Newton-John's passing, saying, "There is a sisterhood that grows larger every year. It's a sisterhood you never want to join, but when you're allowed entry to it, you find great comfort with other sisters." And Barbra Streisand shared a photo of herself with the actress, saying, "Too young to leave this world. May she rest in peace." And I got to personally interview and work with Olivia Newton-John numerous times in Las Vegas, where she had a residency, a show. Olivia was truly such a lovely woman in person. She was a fighter. She was willing to talk about her battle with breast cancer, and you could feel her strength and her strong will. It was palpable in her presence. But Olivia was also just as warm and sweet and funny in person as that iconic character Sandy in Grease. And, you know, growing up, my family, my mom, my aunts and uncles adored her. They would imitate her. They would sing her songs. So it was surreal for me to sit down with someone who was so idolized by so many people in my own family. And in one of our interviews, Olivia Newton-John talked about how she felt grateful that she was brought up in the era of the music industry that she was, because she felt like many young women nowadays are pushed to be more and more wild. And Olivia also told me that she has fans here in the United States that had been coming to her shows for decades. She said that, you know, children of her original Grease fans would be coming to her shows in Las Vegas. She was a class act, and she will be forever remembered here in the United States and the world.
Matt, that's incredible, the interaction you had with her later in her career. Obviously, you must have interviewed so many celebrities. How did she compare?
You know, she was so personable. She was sweet. She was warm. I mean, it felt like, to be quite honest, I was talking to someone that I had known forever. She put up no exterior presence. She wasn't demanding. She was generous with her time. She was generous with the detail that she would provide you. She'd give you a chuckle. She'd laugh. She'd crack a joke. I mean, she was an icon. She's a legend. And to be sitting with her was like sitting with an old friend, to be quite honest. And her team was lovely. You know, one of her spokespersons here was great to work with. So, you know, considering how legendary she was, sitting with her felt just like it felt like a treat. She was so personable and lovely, truly a lovely woman. And I have to say, you know, generations and generations of people here in the United States truly idolize her. I mean, that character of Sandy in Grease to this day is something that people wear for Halloween, people wear to dances, people do for, you know, competitions and shows. And, you know, Olivia Newton-John, of course, has impersonation shows in Las Vegas. She has them there in Australia. So people to this day are still trying to recreate what Olivia Newton-John did.